the Tom Brady, greatest roast of all time, inspires today's draft. So thank you, Tommy, for the idea. Chris, NFL figures, all time, past, present, future, if you would even prefer. Coach, anyone, player, whoever, who would you like to roast? Go.
I'm going to start off with Belichick. I am. Belichick would just be, first off, I would love to see him. He's got a little more personality and charisma than people realize, but I'd love to see him in that scenario. And then, man, I would have so much stuff on Bill Belichick. I'd have a projector and like playing film and being like, what were you thinking with this outfit right here when your hair was all over the place and you had a stain on the sweatshirt with half a sleeve cut off and the full sleeve cut off on the other side? I would have so much fun with some of that and some of the answers he's given the media. I think he's the first guy I would like to roast.
Wasn't there a day where he had like a sweatshirt on where it looked like rats had gnawed holes in it?
Yes.
Too?
Yes.
Yeah, it would be good. It would be interesting to see who the roasters would be, who would show up, and how far they would be willing to go. Would they unload on him the way they unloaded on Michael Scott? That's what I would want to know. I'll go Jerry Jones. I think that's an obvious one. I just think it would be hilarious to really peel back the curtain and have people who know him well share their various stories. That would be an all-timer.
Yes, I agree. That would be good. I would definitely like to play a few snippets from some of his press conferences and go, what did you mean by this? What are you talking about here? Because he's got some interesting ones for sure. I challenge people to look that up. Okay, now I'm going to go with the cowboy. An old cow. I'm going to go with Michael Irvin. I'd love to roast Michael Irvin.
That's good.
Because he'd be able to take it. He'd laugh. He's realized he's made some mistakes in life. He can deal with that. And I just feel like it would be perfect. Again, that team, that personality, the personalities they have, we've talked about that before. And hell of a player, intense, and then crazy off the field. He'd be a lot of fun.
You know what? In that same vein, and we were talking earlier about Boys Will Be Boys, Jeff Pearlman's book about the Cowboys in the 90s. Put me down for Charles Haley. And that's all we can say.
No, I feel like we got to tell people. We got to tell them.
We'll refer you to Boys Will Be Boys. George Seifert may want to have a seat at the table for the.
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's had too many seats at the table. I'm going to say it. Charles Haley crapped on George Seifert's desk, okay, everybody out there, if you want it. He crapped on his desk to get traded from the 49ers to the Cowboys. All right, I said it. It's out.
All right, the head table at the roast has been cleaned off after Charles Haley and George Seifert had their encounter. Who else gets roasted, Chris?
Man, I got some good names here. I was thinking Terry Bradshaw. But I'm going to go another crazy guy that's like that from that part of the country, but this one's from Mississippi instead of Louisiana. Brett Favre, I think he's a guy I'd like to roast. I think it'd be a lot of fun. First off, I think he's another guy that could take it. He could dish it out. He'd be good when it was his turn to talk. But, man, you could go on a lot of different stories with Brett Favre. A lot. I'm not even going to go
I'm not even going to start.
I know.
I'm not going to start.
It'd be great for a roast. Yes.
It would be fertile ground for a roast. As would Aaron Rodgers. I'm surprised that you did not pick Aaron Rodgers. I deliberately waited to see if you would.
I'm not sure. There's a part of me that's like, can he take it? I don't know.
He can't take it. That's what would make it even better. He can't take it. I dare him to do it. Can you imagine if they went after Aaron Rodgers for some of the obvious things that we never really discuss here, but that are well documented about Aaron Rodgers? That I'll just leave it at that. That would make for one hell of a roast. One hell of a roast. If it would not take a lot of time for the people to come up with their various bits as they go one after another up to the podium to say what they have to say.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.